Okay, here we go. Part 2 of Marseilles and RWS compared. I'm using the Pensée Tarot de Marseille, which is based on Conver, and this is the Smith Waite Tarot, the Centennial Edition. And I just like the muted colors. And this is the batons or the wands. So a baton, wand. Sometimes stave is used, which looks like an arrow. So just think of that. Element is fire. Think of a torch. And let's compare. Okay, so here we go. Here we have sort of the Alf emanating. Here we have leaves. The hand is a right hand coming from the right. The sleeve here, there's clouds there. You see fingernails clearly, and it is gripped the same way. Here the thumb is around, here the thumb is up, and it's pointing straight up. So it's holding the base going up. So this is like a club. And again, these are the pips. These are not pips because they're pictorial. Pips just mean there's no pictures, and they are more difficult in the Marseille tradition, so you have to memorize more. Here we have 2 there. Then we have the flourishes. We have these sort of flora things going on. Very playing card-esque. 3. 4. And we have flowers here, and there's flowers there in the garland. And the odd ones are always in the middle. Now the swords, the hilts look just like this, but they are curved. So at first, when I first opened a Marseille deck, I'm like, I don't know what the sword is. I don't know what the baton is. I don't know that. Well, the batons are always stiff, straight, like an arrow, like a stick, a walking stick. And I love how they're crossing here and they're crossing there. Again, the crossing, they kind of get more intricate the way they're woven. And here we have sort of a parade, something being heralded. I love the person looking up like, huh? You see, like a victory almost. And here we sort of have these bannery type leaves there. Seems like always the odd is conflict. Even's always easier, odd is always conflict, or there's something blocking something. Swiftness, nice and clean card here, just going through. Again, an odd number, and he has a bandage on his head and is looking off. So the odd number is always, there's something going on. Something's there, but it's usually not a positive thing, something of concern. But then we have a 10 here. You know, you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of these, a lot of debt, a lot of, maybe you've clearly, I mean, obviously this guy, he's hugging these things like this is all I have left, or maybe he's carrying them and it's just way too much to carry. Either way, it has sort of a negative connotation, negative meaning. And here, again, it's hard to interpret that. You'd really have to memorize that. Okay. Page of Wands is one of my favorite cards. I just love the Page of Wands. It's like he's like my, I don't know, he's like my guy. We have a hat. This is the Valet de Baton. I love Baton here, but then when you get to the Queen, it says Baston. Orient de Baston. And there's Nicolas Convé right there. That's his name. France. Nicolas Convé, the stamp. So this one he's looking out, but he's holding this baton here. This one, so it looks like it's almost upside down. He's facing towards the right. Notice the hands, very, very similar. Looking this way, the hat, the cape, the cloak, very similar. These are different. The horse is facing the same way, but he's looking backwards. He's also looking backwards, to be honest, because he's looking to the left. Landscape here. He's in full regalia. There we have a hat. Here we have that, and we have salamanders here, which I've explained. Salamanders, a lot of times they would be on fireplace screens because medieval times the salamander was considered fireproof, sort of a myth. So that appeared on a motif. So that's where the salamander comes from, with fire. So you can throw a salamander in a fire and it will be unscathed, but it's not true. It is a living thing. It doesn't like fire. Let's see, baton is in the other hand. Here his reins are there. Here we can't see it. The horse, beautiful brown horse. The queen, here we have a cat, sunflower, all that good stuff. So the hand is here, baton. This one goes all the way to the ground. This one is holding a sunflower. And we have on the throne. I love that little swirly there, but really not much else. Here the hair is sort of tucked. Here the hair is long and flowing. We have a crown. There's round symbols of the crown. Usually the sun. Usually when you see a circle with a dot, usually indicates the sun, the astrological symbol of that. And the king. I love this pointy thing. It almost looks like a musical instrument you're supposed to strum. Sitting on a throne. He has in his right hand, he's got the baton, the wand. There again we have lions and the salamander motif. Crown, medium length hair, well, shoulder length, chopped off hair. If it was longer, yeah, that's quite almost shoulder length. Yeah, just sort of kind of drapery. Here he has, it's between his feet. Here, the wand is between his feet. There, here it's actually touching his foot. And this hand is free, And that's about it. That's not too much else going on. And that wraps up the swords. I mean, the batons. The swords and the batons, because this is going to be part 3. So I did the majors, and now the swords, the batons, and then I will do the pentacles and the cups. Cups are like my favorite suit. I really do like cups. But anyway, thank you for watching.